Hello everybody, this is Jad from Colorsphere, and today, well, I'm not really going to play a game today on Colorsphere Plays. I decided to try something a little different because a week ago, I think, Boba decided to show all of us in a group chat this app right here, or not this app, but this website right here, and it's a masterpiece generator from the UK. You can probably look it up. I'll put the link in the description. But one thing I used to use it for was characters. Like I used to develop character names or character personalities, that type of thing, and it would come up with these outrageous kind of things. But this here is a plot generator. Now, what that does is it's going to generate an entire short story for us. Now, we're going to put in the names and stuff, probably a few adjectives or anything like that, and it's going to generate a whole story that we'll be able to read. And there's also lyric generators and a lot of things I'm probably going to do at some point, but right now I'm going to do the plot generator because those have come out some pretty weird stories from what we've seen, and I want to share this little website with you guys. Alright, so title, name after the protagonist. Let's see. Name after the secondary character, name after an object, name after the weather, name after the place where it all happens. You know what? We're gonna name this randomly because we want this to be as random as possible. Opening, set the scene, launch an action, focus on a... We're not doing ships today, guys. Okay, maybe we'll do one, but I'll start right now with set the scene. Conflict, is it emotional? Violence, financial. You know, I'll see what financial does. Let's see how a financial story works. Resolution, is this going to be happy, sad, or violent? Okay, so we have a financial thing, and I don't really picture it going happy. Or it can go happy, but I don't really feel like I want to make it a happy ending. Let's make it a violent ending. A financial violent ending. My protagonist. Let's see how this works. Who should we name our protagonists? No. It's too obvious. How about we name him... You know, let's just go a little random with this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little community thing. Okay, Lizzie Ratcicle, that's gonna be our protagonist for this. Who is the secondary character? Let's see, who else in the community has a first and last name? You know what? I'm just gonna... Who am I gonna put? Should I even do, like, totally people from this community? I feel like I should go a little outward with this. Ah, never mind. Why am I thinking about this? Alex... Oh, no. His name's not Alex Spider. Alex Spider. There we go. Nah, no. Dang it. Alright, okay, so we gotta do this. Oh, no, it's all back. Alex Spider. Male. Alright, let's see. So what does the second character want from the protagonist? Let's see, what should we do for this? There could be a lot of things. Does Lizzie and Alex have a thing? Like, I know that the Canadian Spartans thing is pretzels and boxies are Bridget's thing, but I don't know, like, is there a thing here? I know there was a video where Claude's wanted to switch, so I'm just gonna put that. How does the second character feel about the protagonist? Okay, this is gonna be financial and violent, but I don't... Okay, let's make this a little unpredictable. Let's make it positive. I want to make this as unpredictable as possible. Something the protagonist would love to say to the second character. Example, I love you, I'm your father. I got this. Give me your... No. Buy me subs. There. Name the place where it all happens. Are we gonna really do Inkopolis? Because I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit off the wall here. What should we choose? What is the randomest city that I can think of? Quebec. It's not a city, but who cares? How does the protagonist feel about the place? Negative. A feature of the place. Trees, house, rivers. An inkling wouldn't be a object per se, but let's see how this goes. Adjectives that can be used to describe that place. Dry, boring. 4 emotion adjectives. Happy, sad, grumpy. Alright. Angry, excited, depressed, and what's another off-the-wall thing I can do? Sassy. Because we want a sassy story when we got people like this in here. An adjective that could describe an object. Slimy. Type today. I don't use a computer very often. Every time I've ever worked on a script or anything, or in general for school, I always use my laptop. So these computer controls feel very bulky to me. 6 adjectives to describe somebody's character. Rude. Ah! I keep doing that. Everything's already here. Rude. I don't think of you both as rude. You are amazing people. But for the sake of the story, we need to have some character conflict. Because we're like SMG4. We go for what's in our heads. Okay, rude. Scary. Pretty. Honest. Dark. Morbid. Alright. That's random enough, right? On occasion. Party, holiday, funeral, life day. I don't know if you guys ever saw that holiday special of Star Wars, but it's officially become canon now. I don't know if George Lucas called it canon, but it's canon to the Splatoon universe now. Don't expect an M&D episode on that. 3 verbs. Running, rampaging, and loving. Alright, crying, laughing, eating. We're about to recreate Eat, Pray, Love right here, guys. Something, somebody, vulnerable, what do you mean? Old lady, baby bird, toddler, baby squirrel. No. Baby Yoda. I don't care if the meme, I don't know if the meme's dead or not. I don't know the lifespan of memes, guys, but if it's dead or not, we just gotta do it. For Baby Yoda and for the Mandalorian. Now you might compare it to the main character too. A dork. Sorry, Lizzie. And now you might compare it to the other character. A brute, a monster, a coward. Let's see. Sloth. She's a dorky sloth today. A type of music. So go. I'm trying to think of something greedy. Oh, dubstep. Protagonist's favorite drink. Has Claude ever had a favorite drink? Soda. 2 objects. This just shows how little I know about these people. I watch their videos and I don't even pick up on a lot of the stuff. I still love them though. 2 objects. Switch. Game Boy. Currency. Squid money. Because I don't... Has Splatoon currency ever had a name? I don't know. I've been working on these projects for a long time and I don't know what the squid currency is. I think we had a discussion on that once. We didn't know what it was. Noun to do with the weather. Fire. 3 animals, plural. Dogs, cats, kangaroos. Blobfish. Badger. I know it's weird to throw in a little VeggieTales, but say boo. It holds a place in my heart, don't judge me. 2 body parts, plural. Hair. Well, hair is a body part. You know, it's Inkling body part though, so this should be very entertaining. Legs. This should turn out really bad. 4 adjectives to describe physical characteristics. Fat. Ah! I keep hitting enter. At least this doesn't erase. They're merciful. Fat. Skinny. Lanky. overweight. So let's just do a review on this so far. We've got a random title. The opening sets a scene. A violent financial problem. Lizzie and Alex are the main characters. One wants a Switch. One wants to buy subs. It takes place in Quebec. Lizzie views it negatively. Octolings are a feature there. It's a dry and boring place. There's adjectives of angry, excited, depressed, and sassy. An adjective that could describe an object is slimy. Somebody's going to be rude, scary, pretty, honest, dark, and morbid. Life day is the occasion. There's crying, there's laughing, there's eating. Baby Yoda is going to be there somewhere. The main character, Lizzie, is a dork. And oh, so Alex is a sloth. Dubstep is going to be in here. Soda is a drink that Lizzie likes. Switch and a Game Boy are going to be there. Actually, I'm going to go a little obscure. 3DO. No, more obscure. Ooh, yeah. I've never owned one, but don't look it up. Squid Money. Announced to do with the weather. Fire. Blobfish, Badger, Cebu. Hair, legs, our body parts in here. And physical characteristics are fat, skinny, lanky, and overweight. Let's see what... Oh, what is my pen name? Color sphere? Chad. And now we have all our details. 2 morbid uncles eating the beans. Oh my gosh, I love this already. Lizzie Ratcicle had always hated dry Quebec with its obnoxious, ordinary octoling. Oh, Lizzie's racist. It was a place where she felt angry. She was a rude, scary soda drinker. Oh gosh. With fat hair and skinny legs. Ah, Lizzie gets drunk on soda, I see. Her friends saw her as an afraid, adorable, a dork. Okay, they really gotta be specific with how these adjectives get used. Her friends saw her as... Okay, I reread that. Once she had even revived a dying baby Yoda. That's the sort of woman she was. She's scary and she revives Baby Yoda. Lizzie walked over to the window and reflected on her boring surroundings. The fire teased like a crying blobfish. Now I'm picturing that. I'm picturing a crying blobfish. What's that even look like? I don't know. Somebody find me a video of a crying blobfish, please. Then she saw something in the distance, or rather someone. It was the figure of Alex Spider. Alex was an honest sloth with overweight hair and lanky legs. How can hair be overweight? I love that. Lizzie gulped. She was not prepared for Alex. As Lizzie stepped outside and Alex came closer, she could see the pong glint in his eye. What's a pong glint? Look, Lizzie, growled Alex, with a pretty glare that reminded Lizzie of an honest Cebu. It's not that I don't love you, but I want Switch. You owe me 8,098 squid money. Lizzie looked back, even more sassy, and still fingering the slimy Ouya. I mean, that's accurate. Ouyas are pretty slimy. Alex, buy me subs, she replied. They looked at each other with excited feelings. Oh, this sounds like a soap opera. You're angry at each other, you're one's holding a slimy Ouya, and you're very excited about it. Like 2 barbecued broken badger laughing at a very dark Life Day. Life Day is kind of dark. Which had dubstep music playing in the background, and 2 morbid uncles eating to the beat. I don't even know where the morbid uncles come in. I don't think I put uncles in here. Did I put uncles in here? I don't know, but considering the title integrates it, I'm okay with it. Suddenly, Alex lunged forward and tried to punch Lizzie in the face. Oh, you're violent, Alex. Quickly, Lizzie grabbed the slimy Ouya and brought it down on Alex's skull. Is an Ouya even, like... I feel like an Ouya's hollow. I don't even know. Alex's overweight hair trembled and his lanky legs wobbled. He looked depressed, his wallet raw like a great gleaming Game Boy. Then he let out an agonizing groan and collapsed onto the ground. Moments later, Alex Spider was dead. Lizzie Ratcicle went back inside and made herself a nice drink of soda. That's probably the most normal sentence I've heard in all this thing. But damn, this is the randomest story. I was right though. It is very random. They're both excited, and one wants a Switch. One owes money. And then Lizzie just killed Alex because uncles. Yeah, that's about right. I would like to see Silver Rep Lacey at least summarize this. Let's see. Do I want to publish this? I can just copy and paste this, right? Let's open up a Word document. Let's open up a Word document. I'll probably post this somewhere for you guys to read. I'll put it on Wattpad, actually. I'll make a collection of this. I think maybe I'll do a series on this. I don't know, but I will compile these and I'll put these on Wattpad for you guys to read. If anyone still uses Wattpad, I mean. Well, I mean, either way, you wouldn't want to miss out on something like this, right? Alright. I'll put this on a Word doc for you lovely people. I don't care about margins. If I did, I would get healthier butter. Bad joke. Bad joke. Alright, there we go. Now let's do one more for the road, shall we? Let's see, alright. Let's get back to the story generator. So, I think we will launch this one into action, and once again we want to random, because that was beautiful. The resolution, I think, will be sad. Your protagonist. I don't know if this counts as a first name or last name, but Thunderman 2001. He is a male. And Barry Mitchels. Weird. I'm hoping this doesn't turn out to be a weird fanfic. What does the second character want from the protagonist? Springtrap. I don't know if a lot of you, well, probably a lot of you do watch Thunderman, because he makes some pretty great videos. Thunderman does a lot of integration, not just Splatoon. He integrates things from Portal and FNAF, and he tells some really good stories with that stuff. So I'm gonna try to do him a little justice and integrate some things from there. I know this sounds really bad to Barry, but I've actually never seen a Barry video before. Barry Mitchels, I am very sorry. I am a heathen. Something the protagonist would love to say to the second character. We're not gonna. Let's just try to make this. I want your Splatoon. No, I don't know. I'm so uncreative today. It just takes the power of thinking. I want your. You're looking giddy, my dude. That sounds so middle school, but we're just gonna take it. I am very unproud of my junior self. The name of the place where it all happens. Kansas. How does the protagonist feel about the place? Let's say positively. We're gonna make this a weirdly happy and sad story. A feature of the place. Trees. 2 adjectives that could be used to describe that place. Empty. Colorful. Well, I'd like to see how that works. 4 emotion adjectives. Crying. Happy. Excited. Let's see. Furious. Alright. That's pretty random enough, right? Adjective that could describe an object. What is a weird adjective? Boring. No, not boring. Let's see. What do we got here? Gotta really think about this one. You know what? An object can be caring, right? You know, I'm just gonna put whatever comes to my head first, because this is taking too much thought, and this is supposed to be a fun story, so who cares what I put. 6 adjectives to describe somebody's character. Weird. Honest. Caring. Kind. Awkward. Hilarious. An occasion. Hanukkah. That is not how I spell Hanukkah. I am very sorry. 3 verbs. Running, tripping, falling. Rest in peace to whoever gets this. Something, somebody vulnerable, singular. Old lady, bear, toddler. We're not gonna do Baby Yoda again. Agent 8. Now that you might compare the main character to. What would I compare Thunderman to? Let's see. Beast. Because he is a beast. A noun that you might compare to, and by the way, I mean beast in a good way. I cannot come up with stories the way he does. A noun that you might compare the other character to. Brute, monster, coward, other character. What do I describe him to? He seems pretty nice, so... Bird. Type of music. R&B. What is the protagonist's favorite drink? Brandy. 2 objects. Cup. Banana. Currency. Yen. Noun to do with the weather. Actually. No, I won't do it. Noun to do with the weather. Yeah, no. Yeah, hail. 3 animals, plural. Bear, dragon, unicorn. 2 body parts. No, I don't want this to get too weird. Hands, knees. Okay, that did work. 4 adjectives to describe personal characteristics. Big, tiny, skinny, brown. Alright, let's see. Pen name, colors here. Yeah. Write me a short story, let's see. You really gonna give me the same title twice? Is that the most unimaginative thing? Okay, wait, what was it? 2 hilarious uncles falling to the beat. 2 morbid uncles eating to the beat. Alright, so I guess there is a template for this. It works though. Thunderman 2001 looked at the carrying cup in his hands and felt crying. Thunderman 2001 looked at the carrying cup in his hands and felt crying. Yeah, that sounds about right. He walked over to the window and reflected on his colorful surroundings. He had always loved empty Kansas with its testy, thankful trees. Oh, he's got some nice standards. It was a place that encouraged his tendency to feel crying. Oh, I should have looked to see if it was plural or not. Then he saw something in the distance, or rather, someone. It was the figure of Barry Mitchels. Barry was a kind bird with round hands and skinny knees. Ugh, I don't want to picture that. What does that look like? Thunderman gulped. He glanced at his own reflection. He was weird, honest brandy drinker with big hands and tiny knees. His friends often saw him as a bewildered better beast. Once he had even made a cup of tea for a robust Agent 8. I don't even know half these adjectives mean. But not even a weird person who had made a cup of tea for the robust Agent 8 was prepared for what Barry had in store today. The hail pounded like a running bear. No, like running bear, making Thunderman furious. Oh boy. Thunderman stepped outside and Barry came closer. He could see the hushed smile on his face. Barry gazed with the affection of 701 carrying uninterested unicorn. Why such a specific number? 701. And how can you be carrying and uninterested at the same time? He said in hushed tones, I love you, and I... What? I love you, and I want Springtrap. Oh boy. This is an interesting story already. Thunderman looked back, even more furious and still fingering the carrying cup. Barry, you're looking giddy, my dude, he replied. Well, I mean, yeah, he just said he loves you. They looked at each other with happy feelings, like 2 dead, decomposing dragon tripping at a very awkward Hanukkah, which had R&B music playing in the background, and 2 hilarious uncles falling to the beat. What is with this story and uncles? Well, who was the channel that had my two? Okay, Super Mega. I feel like Super Mega made this thing. Let's see. I guess this is a way to feel happy. Thunderman studied Barry's round hands and his skinny knees. Eventually, he took a deep breath. I'm sorry, began Thunderman in apologetic tones, but I don't feel the same way, and I never will. I just don't love you, Barry. Well, that's harsh. Barry seems like a nice guy. Barry looked excited, his emotions raw like a bitter, blushing banana. Thunderman could actually hear Barry's emotions shatter into 5,213 pieces. Then the kind bird hurried away into the distance. Not even a glass of brandy would calm Thunderman's nerves tonight. I feel like you guys already had too much brandy the way you're feeling happy. And Barry's looking like an uninterested unicorn that cares somehow. Well, I mean, this is another great story I'll keep. This is a good keep. I mean, it's a little repetitive. You can totally tell this was a template right now. But I'll give it a keep. You guys would love to see this amazing and unrequited romance between Barry and Thunderman. The question is, would they love to see it? Well, oh well, don't look at me. Well, if this is just going to be templates, I think we're just going to end the story one here. And I've got things to do with my sister right now, so we're going to have to cut this episode short. Or long, because I don't know how long I've been recording this. But if you like this video, make sure to leave a like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe, because we have Meggy and Dusty coming on May 15th. And also, there's going to be more content like this. Maybe not the plot generator, but there's a lot of other generators, and I definitely want to try using them more. So, thank you guys. I love you. I'm Colors for Jad, and see you guys later.